Hey there guys, it's Doug from Geek Acres back once again with another fun video, and this time I've been tagged. I haven't been tagged in years, but that's a whole other story. I have been tagged to do a special video, and it's called 3 is the Magic Number, and I want to, before I get into the contents of the video, I want to send out a big shout out to Bossman1974 for apparently starting the video. And it has quickly passed between a whole bunch of YouTubers, and now it's passed to me. So I'm going to do my best to keep the train rolling along, and we will get right down to it. You will quickly see why this is called 3 is the magic number. So there are several questions I need to answer, and I am going to do that as best I can. The first question is, name the last 3 YouTube videos that you have watched. So, the first video that I want to call out is by The Eric Butts, and it is his review of the new, I don't know if it's a horror movie or if it's just a suspense movie, but it's called Get Out. And this was the no spoilers version, because again, I may or may not see this movie, so I didn't want to spoil myself, but The Eric Butts Get Out review. The second video is by Nerdy Noob, and this is her review of the 2017 February Geek Fuel unboxing. There was a lot of cool stuff in that box. I won't spoil it too much, but suffice it to say, there was some, I'll come out and say it. There was some Fallout stuff. And so if you're a big Fallout fan, you probably already saw the review of the box, or maybe you even got the box. But that was the second video that I watched. And then the third video that I watched just recently was by Laughing Pikachu. And she did a video called Pokemon Just Lost Their Credibility. And I'm not going to say anything more than that. If you're curious to know why she thinks that Pokemon has lost their credibility, well, guess what? The links are down below. You'll just have to watch the video. Question number 2. Suggest 3 of your favorite YouTubers. My first YouTuber is Torathina, and I've got to say, a day without Torathina is like a day without sunshine. And that's a good thing, because she does do daily vlogs, comic book reviews, and the occasional reaction video. I enjoy Torathina a great deal. I actually had a chance to meet her. She's from the UK, and she came to a local comic book convention here in Pennsylvania in the United States last year. Rumor has it she's coming back. So if you're interested in information about Torathina, that'll be down below as well. Number 2, Nerd Therapy. Oh my gosh. Mark and Ashley, they rock. They rock. I am just enamored with these two. They are funny and down to earth, and they do a lot of videos about pop vinyl and unboxings and just all kinds of geeky collectibles. So if you're into that sort of thing and you haven't already found Nerd Therapy, and they've got tons and tons and tons of subscribers, so if you're interested, you probably already know about them, but if you don't, down below. Okay, and the third YouTubers that I want to call out are the Super Carlin brothers. And this is brothers Jonathan and Ben Carlin. And they talk about all things Disney and Pixar. And I think they're very funny. They've got a lot of very creative videos. And one of my favorite series that they do from time to time is called Google Autofill. And so the most recent one that they did is Can Wolverine Google Autofill? And what they do is they say, Can Wolverine? And they put in the letter A and see what the first statement is that Google comes up with. And then they go ahead and answer that question. And it's really funny. It's a lot of fun. If you like Disney and Pixar, even if you don't, you've got to check these guys out. So that is the Super Carlin brothers. I know I'm just getting started, and I'm already bending the rules. But I wanted to give out an honorary mention to Tracy's Basement. And Jason and Tracy are from Canada, and have a whole lot of pops, a whole lot of pop vinyls. If you've ever seen even one of their videos, there's a wall behind them. Just solid, shoulder-to-shoulder pop vinyl figures. And so if you're into that sort of thing, be sure and check out Tracy's Basement. You'll be glad that you did. Okay, question number 3. Give a shout out to 3 YouTubers who have less than 150 subscribers. And at the risk of this becoming a love fest, because I was tagged by this person, I'm going to shout out Super Sarah's stuff. It's not a big surprise. I'm crazy about Sarah and her channel. She does all kinds of neat videos. She's been mostly focusing on pops, but lately branching out into some other things. She's done some unboxing. She's kind of hinted that she's got more boxes kind of filling into the pipeline, so we'll be seeing that. She brings her husband on. She brings her kids on. All kinds of great videos. Be sure to check out Super Sarah's stuff. Link down below. Let's see. Number 2. Serious Business. And this is a guy who really has just gotten started. And I think at this time he's got maybe about 4 or 5 videos, but I've really enjoyed it, and he's kind of taken a little bit of a hiatus right now. I'm not sure what's going on. I think he may be a college student. Regardless, I'm shouting him out in hopes that he'll see this and continue to bring us more videos. If you're a big fan of Harry Potter, you want to check out Serious Business. And then I also would like to shout out Osgood Vlogs. Now, Osgood Vlogs has been doing, again, I kind of like Osgood because he's a little bit like myself in that he dabbles. He's a little bit into comic books, and he's a little bit into videos like DVDs and Blu-rays, and he's a little bit into pop vinyls. So if you dabble, you might enjoy the videos on Osgood Vlogs. And then I have to shout this guy out because he's the next generation. And he's not only the next generation of YouTuber, he's kind of my next generation. This is Leo Lego Toy, and Leo Lego Toy has been, he did a whole bunch of videos at first, and then it kind of went by the wayside for a little bit, and it's just been recently that he is getting back to creating. He's watched lots of YouTube videos in the meantime, but he's just now getting back into it. One of the things that you'll find on Leo's channel is a lot of Power Rangers stuff, and you'll also find a lot of Lego stuff, and he's just now also getting into the pop vinyls as well. It's a big thing. A lot of people are into it, so he's getting into it as well. And if you would, I would appreciate you checking out the link down below and going to have a look at Leo Lego Toy. Question number 4. What are 3 favorite videos that you have made? I've got to say, about the time that I was getting ready to really kick this channel into high gear, I'm not doing daily vlogs the way that certain people are, and reviews and unboxings and all that kind of crazy stuff. But the one thing that really kind of helped me jumpstart the channel a little bit was when I won a contest with the Eric Butts. And it took him a while to get the prize to me, and as he has related on 1 or 2 occasions, as the time went on, from the time that I won until the time that he actually mailed the box, he felt bad, and so he kept putting more things into the box and more things into the box. And this particular video is actually 3 videos long. So if you haven't seen it, and they remain probably my 3 largest downloads at this point, but if you haven't seen those, go and check them out. I had a lot of fun with it, not only because I got a lot of cool stuff in that box, but because I got a chance to have some fun with Eric and just do some of his mannerisms as I was opening all of the cool stuff that he sent to me. And yeah, it's got to be one of my favorites. My second video that I'd like to call to your attention is my day at Harrisburg Comic-Con. Again, I don't know that it's the greatest video in the world per se, but I get a chance to talk about my experience with conventions just a little bit, and then I also get a chance to share some video footage that I shot when myself and Leo and our cousin and a few friends went to the Harrisburg Comic-Con, the first ever Harrisburg Comic-Con, and that was where I got a chance to actually meet Torathena, and there were a lot of cosplayers, and there were several celebrity guests, so yeah, it was a great day. It was a lot of fun, and just for me, looking back on that video reminds me of the awesome day that we had. And then my last video that I'd like to shout out that I enjoyed making was my first What I'm Tubin' segment. And that was a lot of fun because I shot it on a snowy day right here at Geek Acres. Yes, we actually do live on a small plot of land with several acres, and it's set out here in farmland, and so it was really pretty and snowy. It was a nice day, but it also gave me an opportunity to shout out both the Eric Butts, who is very generous with his time and works like a maniac to get out good content on a very, very regular basis, and also to shout out Super Sarah's Stuff. Because again, I feel that right now she is really working hard to build up her channel, to build up her audience, and I think it's worth her time, worth your time to check her out. And so it was a fun day. It was kind of neat to be outside for a change, and also to give some honorable mentions and some well-deserved shout-outs to two folks that I do appreciate a great deal. Okay, let's see. 3 random facts about yourself. Okay, I had to think about this and what exactly I wanted to cover. The first one, I think, will go with the fact that I have had the opportunity to sing in all 48 of the continental United States. When I graduated college back in 1990, I spent a year touring with a nonprofit organization called Recreation. They are America's ambassadors to hospitalized veterans. So we would travel in a minibus and a van with a trailer and go around and perform about an hour-long show in VA medical centers. And the veterans who were there would be able to come down and enjoy the show, and we got a chance to see them and thank them for their service. And then after that was done, we would pack everything back up and move on to the next hospital. And it was an amazing experience. Not only did I get a chance to meet some really incredible people, but I got a chance to see our country in a way that I probably never would have otherwise. So it was just really cool. I enjoyed that a great deal. So that's number one. Number two, I worked in local radio for the first decade of my working career. So when I was done working with Recreation and touring around the country, I went into local radio, which is what my degree is in. I have a bachelor's in communications, and so that was an experience. Working in local radio is it's nothing like you see on television, WKRP or Frasier, or pick your poison. I did a little bit of everything. Working in a small town radio station, you get to wear a lot of hats. I was a DJ. I was the news director. At times, I dressed up in a fuzzy rabbit suit and danced around in the back of a pickup truck as we drove through parades. True story. These are the things that you do to make money when you're first starting out. But yeah, I worked in local radio. It was a country format. I'm not a big country fan, but it was a cool experience, and I still have good friends that work in the business because of the time that I got to spend there. And then number three, I missed radio so much that when I changed careers, and nowadays I work in tech support, But when I changed careers, I spent another 8 years or so producing a weekly podcast called Geek Acres. And so that was a weekly show that I did, talking again about geeky things, action figures, comic books, movies, TV shows, anything that kind of caught my mind, things that just got me excited, and it was a great way to have a conversation with like-minded people. And I'm finding the same sort of thing here on YouTube, and I think that's why I do it. Because I am passionate about a number of things, but it's great to find other people who share that passion, or who say, gosh, I never knew that. And so I've had a really great time with Geek Acres 2.0 here on YouTube, and I think that's what I enjoy. I have fun talking with other people, and my podcast and now my YouTube channel is a great opportunity for me to do that. So if you've ever commented on the channel here, I thank you very much for that. Am I down to the last one? I think I am. So finally, I am to tag 3 YouTubers to do the tag video. So first and foremost, I would like to shout out Serious Business. Sir, if you are seeing this, I challenge you, get back into it, because you've got a lot to offer. The videos that you have done so far have been top-notch, and I hope to see more of it coming up really soon. I'd also like to tag Leo Lego Toy. I'm going to lean on him a little bit, and we can see what the new generation is up to, see what kind of videos he's excited about, and we'll see how that goes. And then I also want to shout out somebody else, because I've been trying to spread the love around throughout this video. And I would like to shout out No Star Reviews, who recently surpassed 100 and is on his way now to 150, 175, something like that. So he is great. He does videos, again, it's kind of a dabbling sort of approach. He does food reviews. So he'll go to Starbucks, or if Burger King has a new sandwich. He recently did something for Taco Bell. But he also talks about pop vinyls and just a little bit of everything. So I am shouting out Serious Business, Leo Lego Toy, and No Star Reviews. Thank you very much for taking the time to check this out. 3 is the magic number, and you guys have a good week.